Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the issue that is going on with Ansu Fati, because there has been many talks about Ansu Fati not being able to go through full fitness. And then later in the video, we're also going to just quickly talk about the updates regarding the Brazilian rising star who is actually 15 years old at this very moment, Endrick from Palmeiras. And so there is plenty to discuss for today's video, and so let's do this. And let's talk about Ansu Fati first, because this is the big talk of Barcelona at this very moment. And so it does say here, according to Javi Miguel, Barcelona's medical staff is concerned about Ansu Fati's physical condition, and he is not 100%. There are people in the club who do not understand how his environment didn't accept the club's recommendation to undergo a surgery. And so many have speculated, right? And I have been hearing this so many times through the media, through the Discord, and many people have said, is Ansu Fati becoming like Samuel Umtiti? Because if we talk about Ansu Fati's progress, right, and what he has been doing to combat this injury, and then we compare that to Samuel Umtiti's physical case, it is almost the exact same thing, because Umtiti did not opt for surgery for his knee. Ansu Fati did the exact same thing about 2 or 3 months ago. And then at this very moment, Umtiti is known as a player who has struggled to gain his physical form, right, to what he once was a few years ago. And many have been speculating, okay, maybe the same thing is going on with Ansu Fati. He has not been in great physical condition. There has been reports about people within Barcelona saying that Ansu Fati is not 100% yet. And so is it really taking a long time? And I get it, right? I get it that this does seem very alarming, because when it comes to Ansu Fati, we know that this is a player that can be the best player on this team. Yes, higher than Pedri, higher than Gavi, higher than Araujo. Ever since 2019, many of us have only been projecting on what this player could be at the age of 23, 24, 25, 26 years old. He has the goals. He has the 1v1 within him. He has the ability to put himself in good areas. Ansu Fati is a tremendous player who can be one of the best players in the world. And so to hear this at the age of like 19 years old, it is very alarming, and I understand that. But the one thing that I do want to clarify with this video, and I hope that this does help everybody here, and that's going to be this: it is the patience. We need to have more patience. I think that many journalists, many people within the media are too reactionary when it does come to Ansu Fati's physical form and his fast return. I think that many of us just want to see everything happen so quickly. Like, we have to remember, like, let's analyze this whole thing. Ansu Fati only came back and made his debut about 1 month ago. Like, how do you expect a player to make a impact and make a massive hit straight away after coming back from injury that took you out for a couple of months? So as a collective, right, we need to come to our senses. And I understand, because we have also heard about Luis Enrique stating during that Nations League tournament, and he was saying that he did call Ansu Fati, but he did not play. And the reason why Ansu Fati did not play with the Spanish national team a few days ago, it was because Luis Enrique has said that he did not see Ansu Fati match fit. But again, it is going to be taking some time, my friends, for this player to get back into that rhythm that we did see not too long ago. And let's give out some examples, right, just so you guys can understand where exactly I am coming from here. Look at Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres was out for about 3 to 4 months. He encountered an injury back on October 2021, and he made his debut back onto the pitch at the end of January. And even till this day, many of us can agree that Ferran Torres still needs to gain his rhythm back, and it is taking a while. And to be very honest, when we talk about Ferran Torres, like, the fact that he was able to score these goals and bring these assists as soon as he came back from that 3 to 4 month injury, that is only making him look good. I know that this does have nothing to do with Ansu Fati's situation, but now that I think about it, Ferran Torres did very well for someone who did return after being out for 3 to 4 months. He scored goals, he brought assists. But moving on towards the next player, look at Dembele. Dembele was also out from the month of June of 2021, and it took him out until like November 2021 because of his knee, and only until February of this year, like the Dembele that we know today, the one that brings the assist, the one that goes on 1v1s and is like electric, where to the point where it changes Barcelona's attack. The Dembele that we know today, that Dembele came back in February of 2022. He really hit the ground running on that month, but he did make his debut in November, which meant that it did take him about 2 or 3 months to gain the match fitness. And so I think that we have to look at these players and say, okay, now looking at Ferran Torres' case and how long it took him to bring the results, looking at Dembele, it does make sense for Ansu Fati to still be struggling in a way, fitness-wise, after being back from the hospital 1 month later. So this whole narrative about the club being worried and them saying like, oh, like, why couldn't Ansu Fati just take that knee surgery? He could have been doing way better now. Like, what's going on? Why is it taking so long? I think that narrative there, and especially with these journalists making up these stories, it is just false. It's just fake. It's just people being very reactionary, always wanting things things like the next day, but at the end of the day, Ansu Fati is someone that will be back very soon. There is no sense or any stories about him encountering a setback, and I think that this preseason that is coming in a few weeks, it is going to do him very well. I do believe that by the time he does enter this preseason, he will be 100% and ready to go by the time La Liga does start. So there is no need to worry. By the time La Liga does debut on August, we should expect to see a front three of Ansu Fati, Lewandowski, and Rafinha. A very healthy Ansu, a motivated Lewandowski, a very great and match fit Rafinha. So again, nothing to worry about. Ansu Fati will be back. Everything that we have been hearing regarding Ansu Fati's recovery, it is just false narratives. And now moving on towards the last phase of this video, let's talk about the updates regarding Endrick, because Barcelona continue to say that they are very keen on this player, and it does say here, according to sources, that Barcelona are working behind the scenes to achieve the signing of Endrick from Palmeiras. And so this is a signing that Barcelona want to make. It must happen. I think that when it comes to this player here, this is a very, very special young player that Barcelona do need to sign. And seeing this report, it does confirm that Barcelona are doing everything that they can to sign this player. The top teams within Europe have been eyeing this player for a long time, so we are not alone. There are other clubs out there like Bayern, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Liverpool, City, all eyeing Endrick. And he is 15 years old. Like, he is going to be signing his first pro contract in a couple of days. This was agreed about 2 weeks ago. Many were saying, okay, we are going to be moving forward with this. We're going to give this player a pro contract by the time he does turn 16 years old, because he cannot sign a pro contract until he does hit the age of 16 years old, which will happen in July. And Barcelona want to lock down this player very early. This player is expected, if everything does go okay and everything does go fine, Endrick is expected to go to Barcelona when he does turn 18 years old. This player cannot leave Brazil or to any other club before 18 years old. This is just according to the FIFA rules. The same thing did apply with Vinicius and Rodrigo. These two players could not leave until they turn 18 years old, and that is when they did enter Real Madrid. The same thing is going to go with Endrick if he does decide to join FC Barcelona. So if you guys do want to find out more about this player, I did make a special video for this player. It is called like, who is Endrick and why does Barcelona want to sign this player? That video is up on my channel. I did post it about 4 weeks ago. If you guys do want to watch it, I am going to be providing a link down below on the pinned comment. I hope you guys do enjoy it, and that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.